Okay, now we've got our parts. We've got the bud and we've got the flower. And I've got a bud and 3 flowers and my 4 leaves. And we're going to assemble these together. Now the leaves on a sweet pea are actually come in pairs, so I'm going to put them together in pairs. So that I can mount them onto my little spray. Now, I need to tape these leaves, so when you tape a leaf, what you do is you take a piece of tape and you put it around the wire and you press your nail into it so that it sticks, and you'll find that it's quite secure then. Then you roll it between your finger and your thumb and down the length of the leaf, and again with this one. Now also the flowers themselves need their stems covering for the simple reason, although they have been put onto a covered wire, when you come to assemble them you need that little bit of tape on it to cause that stickiness, because it actually sticks to itself and it's much easier to assemble your little spray. So this is why we actually tape it. I've used a slightly darker tape on this so you can see what I'm doing, but you could use the same colour. So I've just gone a little way and I will put these 2 together, facing each other, and I'll tape these. Now I'm going to start off with my small one, but also I need some what we call a ribbon pick. Now these are little pieces of ribbon that we've folded in half and we've taped, and I'll show you how that is done. I've got 2 pieces of ribbon and I've put them together, and I'm going to get a thin piece of wire. Simple as that, it's very easy to do, but they do make the difference when you're making an arrangement. And then over the wire, make sure that's tight to the ribbon, and then it makes a pick. So for this little spray, which is the first stage of assembling our large one, our large spray is made up of several smaller little sprays. So I'm going to put this together at first, and then you will see how it all goes together. So I'm going to take my small leaf and my bud, the leaf slightly down below, so it's come to within a little tiny bit of the top there, and I'm going to tape that together. Then I'm going to add 2 flowers on the side, each side of that one. And it'd be easier if you did them one at a time, because you'll find that they may slip otherwise. And this is why it's so good to put the tape on, because you can actually stick it on and it's there before you tape it. It won't fall off. And that's why we use it. But you don't want to take that too near the top. You want to leave a little bit of stem. Otherwise it looks very stiff and false. You don't want to do that. Just give it so it's a bit of movement and you can arrange them how you like. Then I'm going to put 2 more leaves in. Okay. So in actual fact, see where the flower comes on there, it's actually come to the bottom there. And we're going to add those in. You can arrange these properly afterwards. And I'm going to add in a ribbon pick. And another flower. To the centre, and that comes about halfway up the other two flowers, so make sure it's got enough movement in it with enough wire to move it around to arrange it. So a mistake lots of people do make is to actually tape it very, very high and they've got no movement at all on it. And then another little ribbon pick on the side there. Now I actually need a little more wire on this, but I haven't put longer wires on the flowers because by the time I made this, I'd have made a big spray of flowers, the wire would have got very, very thick on the back of it. And that's why now I'm going to add in a little bit of wire onto the stem. And it means that I haven't got all these pieces of wire coming down, making it very, very thick. So I'm going to add this in now and tape it on securely. And that helps me because when I come to make this spray up completely with all these little sprays, it will actually drape. If you've got very, very thick wire, it'd be very stiff. So that is one of the little sprays made.